We'll begin this problem on here, and then we're going to switch over and use our graphing calculator to answer some of these questions about maximizing revenue and so on. But to begin this problem, I need to first come up with a model to express revenue. Well, revenue, simply put, is how much money we make, and it's fairly easy to find. All I need to do is figure out how much I'm charging for something and multiply that by how many things I sell, and that's going to tell me how much money I take in. What makes this problem slightly complicated is the way they kind of word the price on this one. They don't give me a straight up price, but rather they give me an equation or a function to describe what the price would be. So to find the price, they're saying do $26,000. So whatever this problem is or product is that I'm selling, it's expensive. And subtract 160 times X, and then X is going to represent the number of products I sell. So depending on how many I sell, I'm going to change the price on it. So that's what makes this a little bit confusing, but it's not too bad once we see an example of what to do. So to express the revenue function, I'm going to start with R of X, the revenue as a function of X, and say that's equal to the price. Well, remember, the price is expressed this way. So I'm going to use a price of 26,000 minus 160x, and then I need to multiply that by the number of units sold. Well, remember, we just said X is the number of units sold, so I just multiply this by X. It's a weird way to kind of set up the problem, but it's pretty easy once you see what to do, which means that if I distribute, my revenue function is going to be 26,000x minus 160x squared. So at this point, we'll switch over and use our calculator to maximize our revenue. However, a couple things just to mention about this. I know this is going to be a parabola because there's my x squared. I also know it's going to have a maximum because I can see that my x squared is negative, so I have an upside down opening parabola. So right there is what I'm going to be finding once I switch over to my calculator.